Namaste, good morning. How's everybody today? Nice to see you. Are you ready for a little gentle stretch and breathe yoga on a Thursday morning? Coming to you from Lisa and St. Martin. We call that SXM. That's the airport code for our little island in the Caribbean, our little slice of paradise down here in the tropics. But no matter where you are, you're welcome to join me. If you are on this little island and you want to be in person with yoga on Saturday morning with me, go down to Joga in Simpson Bay, 7:30. We stretch and breathe down there and we don't get too close. Some of the people are out on the porch. Some are wearing masks. It's all, hi Audrey, it's all optional. Take care of yourself. Do what you think is best for you. And if you want to just be with me online, I'm happy to have you with me. Believe me, this is what I live for. So let's just sit quietly for a moment and straighten up that back. Lift and lengthen. Especially let's lengthen our neck for a moment. Let the shoulders sink down and just lift the top of the head up, 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 up. Let up be your main thought today. Lifting up, lengthening. Or perhaps it's better to say create space. Think about creating space between each of the bones in your vertebrae from tailbone all the way up to your skull. Lift it up. Let the shoulders sink down. Keep breathing. Put a smile on that face. Happy to be here. Happy to be breathing. Happy to be with you. Happy to be alive. All right, let's take a moment to just drop the chin down and lengthen the back of the neck. But try to keep the spine elevated and elongated, reaching up with the back of the head, at the same time dropping the chin down. Begin to move your chin a couple of inches left and right, as if you're traveling along your collarbone towards your armpit, and then back, or towards your shoulder, and then back. So we drop the chin, and begin to move left and right. If you feel any particular spot with some tension, you're welcome to stop right there and try to make it relax. Just say, it's okay, you can let go. As you breathe in, imagine the healing energy of your breath moving directly to that place that's got its issues, sending healing energy and comfort and love to that spot. You can even reach back and give yourself a little massage with your fingertips or your thumb. Beautiful, left and right. Let's slow it down now so we really feel every position along the way. Relax your belly. Relax your belly so your neck will let go. Sweep that chin all the way to one side and lift the face. Bring it down. Sweep it the other way and lift it up over the shoulder. Drop it down. Sweep it the other way. Lift it up. Match your movement to your breathing. More times on each side. Let it slow it down. Let it be full and long, smooth, and at the same time released, loose. Coming back, we just gotta let the head hang forward now and round your shoulders, slump your back. Loosen up everything in the body. Let it be soft. Let the head just hang forward. Stay like that. Just relax and breathe. Maybe shift your weight slowly from one hip to the other. And then come back to the middle and lift your face up slowly, breathing in. Bring your hands to prayer pose. Push them up. Reaching up. Think up, lift up, look up, big breath in, expand those ribs. And as you exhale, rotate your wrists around and out, in and out. Bring the hands down, slowly down. They can rest on your legs. Bring the palms up if you want, signifying you're open, you're receptive. Beautiful. Take a moment to just breathe. Notice the energy in the body. How are you feeling? Hopefully you feel balanced and strong. But if not, we'll get you there by the end of the hour. We've already only got 5 minutes into our hour together. Let's go ahead and lengthen out the body on the mat. Before you do that, I am going to ask everybody to have a pillow today. So if you've got a pillow handy, please make it accessible. And then go ahead and lay down. Oh, we're going to keep the knees bent. All right, just I'll begin by letting the knees drop left and right like windshield wipers, nice and loose in the hips. Just release the shoulders, release the hips. Keep breathing, keep letting the knees just sort of flop left, flop right. Release, get to know yourself again. All right, bring those knees up and all the way to the chest. Hands on the knees, squeeze it in a few times and let it out. In and out. In and out. Bring it in, squeeze in. Let it go out, take a big breath in. Exhale, squeeze the knees in. One more time, let it, knees move out, breathe in. And squeeze it in, exhale. Let the knees open now, let them go as far apart as they feel like they want to. Don't force anything. And bring them together. Let's bring the heels right close to the hips. Arms can go wherever feels comfortable to you right now. We're going to spend a little time with this pelvis tilt. Can you see me? Nice and clear. We're tilting the pelvis. Squeezing the belly in, squeeze the buttocks, squeeze the kegel in the middle of the groin, and squeeze your thighs a little bit if you want to. Everything from the belly button to the knees gets a good squeeze, but your main focus is pushing your lower back flat down onto the floor. That's your main focus. Arms are relaxed, chest is relaxed, breathing is easy. Keep squeezing your lower belly, firming up that core, pushing those organs, those lower abdomen organs back in where they belong. No more Dunlop disease. We used to say that when I was a kid, that got Dunlop disease. They Dunlopped over their belt. We don't want that right now. We're squeezing our belly in. All right, release, relax. Flop the legs left and right. Windshield wipers, loosen it up. Good breath in and out. Bring those knees up again. And let's try it again. Tilt the pelvis, squeeze the lower belly. Push that lower back flat down hard onto the floor. Squeeze the buttocks, squeeze the thighs and the kegel. Release and relax your chest and arms and shoulders and heart. Isolate just your lower belly. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Keep going, squeeze it in, don't give up. All right, release, relax, and legs left and right. Nice breath in and out through loose lips. All your tension goes with that breath. Knees come to the chest again, and let's pretend our knees are Velcroed together. You cannot separate them. Make a big circle with your knees together. They cannot be separated. We got the heavy-duty Velcro acting between our knees right now. Circle around. One more time all the way around. Then change direction. Now. Change. Go around. Biggest circle as you can. Think of about your knees, drawing a circle in the air around and over your hips. Your toes touch the ground at some point during the circle. That's perfectly fine. One more time, all the way around. And knees go wide. Hands come to the knees either to support them or to pull them apart farther, whatever works for you. But do not overstretch the inside of your thighs. So easy to do that. Take care. Woo. Okay, so we opened our hips. Let's try closing them. Let's cross the left knee over the right, and then arms come out to the side like a letter T. Bring both knees to the right. And then if they come down, if they uncross a little bit once they're down, that's fine. This is a bit of a spinal twist, isn't it? So let's make sure we relax and do some nice restorative breathing in through the nose, out through the lips. Release your hips. Release your shoulders and neck. Okay, we're going to take this spinal twist a little deeper. Let's bring the left hand a little bit down, close to the side of the body, and the right hand up. Shift more onto your right hip and see if you can straighten out your right leg. Turning the body over onto your right side. Let everything go. Release and relax. Deep, slow breathing. Clearing out your waste products from the cells where your muscles are often habitually tight. The lower back, hamstrings and hips. And then when you're ready to come back onto your back, and stretch those legs out, reach those hands overhead, big breath in. Ooh, stretch like you just woke up from the best sleep of your life. Hopefully that's true. Release, relax. Bring the knees up to the chest when you're ready. Circle the knees all the way around. We're going to do it again. Velcro those knees together 3 times around. Go the other way. Are you with me? You're not supposed to just watch. You're supposed to do it with me. Get on your yoga mat. This is easy stuff, folks. I'm not overdoing it today. I almost never overdo it. Every now and then I do throw something kind of crazy in, but let's cross. Okay, right now we're going to open the knees. Open wide. Support your knees with your arms and hands. Let it really open. Yes, let it open. We're going to close it up now and cross the right knee over the left. Bring both knees to the left. Arms can be out wherever feels good. If your knees uncross a little bit once your legs are over, that's okay. Release. Visualize every time you exhale, you're clearing your body of waste products, toxins, things that build up in the cells. Yoga undoes it, lets them go. So does sleep and exercise. Maybe go for a swim, go for a walk. Do something creative. Let's adjust. Bring the left arm up, the right arm down. Down, down, down by your hips. Separate the legs and straighten out your lower leg, your left leg, if you're on the same side as me. For a real spinal twist, just let everything relax. over on your left hip, your left shoulder, but your right shoulder's reaching back for the floor. Maybe it's not on the floor, but it's reaching back. Release and relax. Don't anticipate the next move. Be here. Awesome. When you're ready, roll back onto your back and stretch, long body stretch again, arms overhead, legs straight, reach and breathe. Beautiful. Let's bring the arms and legs up into the air. Stretch them up towards the ceiling, hands and feet reaching up. Let's flex the ankles and wrists and point. Flex and point. When you flex, I hope you're feeling it in the back of the legs. When you point, I want you to feel it in the front of the legs. Same thing with the arms. Working those wrists. Engage the muscles of the arms. Connect. Lots of breathing, and we're going to bend, flex the ankles and wrists, bend the knees and the elbows, bring it down, and push it up. I'm going to bring my head off the mat today, just to emphasize the heaviness of what I'm pushing up, and bring it down. Push it up, it's heavy, push up, 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 and then bring it down. We're going to do it a few more times. You know, I'm going to count to 10 here, so let's keep it going here. 10, 9, 8, try and get your shoulders and hips up too. 7, reach for the ceiling, bring your head off the mat. 6, reach up, 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 up. 5, 4, it's heavy, push it up. 3, 2 more, come on, we can do it. Make it count. 2, and last one, reaching up, keep the head off the mat, bring your shoulders off the mat, bring your hips off the mat, reach your fingers and toes to the top of your head, up to the ceiling, up, 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 and coming down. Spread out as big as you can on your yoga mat, arms and legs wide. Like a starfish on the beach, imagine the waves rushing over you, comforting you, cleansing you, moisturizing all of those little nubby tentacles. All right. Let's bring the knees up, hands to the knees, round the back, and rock. Rock from tailbone to shoulders, up and back a few times. This is really good for the spine, bringing energy to the spinal cord and the bones of the vertebrae and all the blood vessels that feed in there. Keep it going. And come on up. And let's come straight into hero pose, or you can use the cross-legged easy pose. I'm going to be on hero pose just because it feels good to me right now. If this doesn't feel good to you, you can put a pillow under your knees or behind, like under your knees here or behind your hips, or you can just, as I said before, take it easy and don't sit in this hero pose at all. Any position is fine. Bring your arms out and up, breathe in. Let's drop the right hand down and the left hand grab that right elbow and bring it just behind the head a little bit. Feel the stretch in the armpit. Switch arms up, and the left, catch that elbow in your right hand. Just gently urge it behind your head, stretching the armpit and the tricep. Let's do it again. Open up. Bend the right elbow, catch it in your left fingertips. And then maybe bend the body over a little bit, emphasizing that stretch, just gently. If it doesn't work for you, you don't have to do that. Open up, close, reach out, bend the left hand, grab that elbow, and if you want, you can put a little arch, side arch. Open up, arms down, clasp your hands behind your tailbone, straighten your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades. Bow your head. Lift your face, breathe in. Release your arms, give yourself a hug. Elbows up by your forehead, open up like a flower blooming. And once again, clasp your hands right behind your tailbone. Clasp your fingers together. If you can't do that, you can use a piece of fabric or your shirt. Just grab onto your shirt or belt. Bow your head. Lift your face. Release and give yourself a hug with the other arm on top. Lift the elbows up. Open up. Beautiful. Hands rest on your legs. Bow your head. Focus on your breath. Nice. Stretch the legs out and do a forward fold. Yes, I know, I forgot to use the pillow when I was down on my back. We'll go back on our back and try it again. Slide your hands from hips to toes or ankles. Forward fold, bringing the body down. Look at your legs so your neck is straight. Don't stress your neck out. Come down and hold it. Hold on to your feet or ankles. Hold. And slowly come back up. Take one leg. Bend it and grab a hold of your big toe with your peace fingers. Straighten that leg out, bend it back, and straighten it. Back as far as it'll go, and straighten it forward. Back as far as it'll go, and forward. One more time. Back, and forward. Put it down. Sit tall, breath. These fingers on the other hand, reach for your big toe, grab, bring it up and back. Stretch it forward all the way, and then bring it back as far as you can. I had to adjust my fingers, I was slipping. Forward, way back, forward, and way back. All right, forward, put it down. Sit straight, sit tall. Straighten the back, shoulders back, lift your sternum, lift your heart. Sit tall on those sitting bones. Make sure you really feel the connection in your sitting bones down into the earth, allowing you to push down in order to lift up through the spine, through the torso. Imagine that your heart shines forward with radiant love. Okay, let's try what I was supposed to do when we were on our back. Go back onto your back. Take your pillow and hold it straight up over your face. Arms are straight. And we're going to just bring it overhead and then to the hips or to the legs. Breathe in, lift it over your head, open the chest. Exhale, bring the pillow towards your legs. Up and in. Down and out. Exhale. Up and in. If this is challenging at all because you have shoulder issues, maybe just keep it here. And you want to try something a little bit more challenging. We're going to bring the feet into the action. Bring your feet up. When you bring your pillow down, put it between your feet and bring it all the way to the floor. Knees can bend. It's okay if knees bend. Grab the pillow overhead. Up, switch to your feet, down, up, grab the pillow, and all the way overhead. The pillow goes between your feet, and down, bring it up, overhead. You may feel like this is just with your shoulders, arms, and feet, but there's a lot happening in the core. It's a gentle exercise for the belly and the waist and the hips and the mid-hip area. Let's do it 3 more times. Two more times. And last time. You can put your pillow aside for now and take a rest. When you're ready, we're going to come up into our tabletop position. Hands and knees. All right. Are you up? I've got issues with these yoga mats, but I like them anyway. All right, so we're on our hands and knees. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders, fingers spread wide, and fingertips engaged, especially your L hand, your index finger and thumb on both hands. Knees under your hips. Let's arch it up. Sway it down. Drop your head, drop your tailbone, lift the middle of your back up for the cat pose. Passing through a flat table, lifting the face, lifting the tailbone, lift the face up as high as you can and push away with your arms and your shoulders. Keep pushing your fingertips into the mat. Let the middle of your back sink down for the cow pose. And we just transition back and forth between cat and cow, breathing as you move, moving as you breathe. This is one of the nicest things you can do for yourself on a daily basis. Cat and cow. You don't have to always be on your hands and knees either. You can do it standing up with your hands on a table or a chair, as long as it's got a little bit of stability to give you some support so you don't slide away when you cat-cow with your hands on a piece of furniture. It needs to be a piece of furniture that's pretty strong. As you warm up a little bit more and more, you may find you want to go faster. And if you want to, that's fine, but you certainly don't have to. Keep it slow if that feels good. All right, let's look around the right shoulder for the hip. Do a little side-to-side action. Bend the opposite elbow as you look around your left shoulder. You bend the right elbow and vice versa. And back to cat and cow. Any speed is perfect. Flexibility, fluid motion, easing of pain and stiffness. All All right, come back to a flat table. Make sure you're still pushing away with your hands and arms. Send your arms a little farther forward and out a little bit, and widen the knees. So we've got a wide-legged table stance here. And we're just going to make the whole body move in a circle, and I would suggest you keep your elbows bent throughout your circle, at least a little bit. Let's go the other way. Circle it around. Push away with the arms. Keep the elbows bent. Change direction again. And change one more time. Awesome. Here we go for wide-legged pose of a child. Your knees are already wide. Bring your big toes together, big toes touching. Bring your face and your chest perhaps down to the floor. Arms can be wherever feels good. Take a rest in child's pose, pose of humility and acceptance. Something we might need a little bit more of from time to time in our lives. And then slowly come back up, and let's form a nice strong table again. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, fingers spread wide. Bring your knee to your nose, and then head high, heel high. Can you see me? There we go, that's a little better. Head high, heel high. Knee to nose, head high, heel high. Keep it going. We're just doing one leg at a time. Keep the one leg going. Two more. All right, switch sides. Other side, knee to nose, head high, heel high. Keep it going. Any speed is fine. Three more. All right, knees down. Turn your toes under. Let's do our first downward dog of the day. We're going to lift the rear end up and drop the head down. Walk the feet to a good position so you feel strong and stable in your downward dog. Lift the hips up and drop the head between the arms. Release your neck. Make sure you like exactly where your hands and feet are, and just hold your downward dog steady and still. Begin to lift one heel and then the other. Lift one heel and then the other. Pick one foot up and then put it back down. Pick it up, put it back down. Pick it up. All right. Come back into your still and steady downward dog. Release your neck. Lift your hips. Push away with your arms and hands, shoulders, push away. And then when you're ready, bend your knees and bring your knees all the way down to the floor. And put your knees together, toes together, push back into pose of a child. And let's this time bring our hands up, palm up back by our feet, and just relax the neck, let the head fall down towards the knees. Come back up. Come back to an easy position, seated position. you feeling? Just sit for a moment, feel the energy in the body. Let's roll the shoulders up as high as you can, back as far as they'll go, down, all the way down, and forward again. Keep it going. Change direction, come over the top to the front. Breathe as you move. Swing the arms forward and back. All right. So here we are, we're going to do the turtle. So stick the head out and send your shoulders back. Stick your head out like a turtle sticking his head out of the shell. Think about leading with your chin. Shoulders back. Now we're going to reverse, shoulders forward, head back. Align the back of your head with your tailbone and bring the shoulders forward. Reverse. Stick your head out. Shoulders go back. Reverse. Head back, shoulders forward. Back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. Release, relax. Drop your head one way so that your ear is coming close to your shoulder. Don't lift the shoulder though. Breathe in and lift your head back up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down the other way. Shoulder stays down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale at the top. Inhale at the top. Exhale, drop back down. Here, reaching for the shoulder. Shoulder does not come up. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale at the top. Inhale at the top. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale at the top. Let's just look left and right. Take your neck in its full range of motion. Come over to the right shoulder and hold. Lift your nose. Straight overhead, look overhead. Don't drop your head back. Think about just pulling it up, up, and over to the other side. It's like you're looking at a rainbow that's right over your head. Follow it all the way down to the other shoulder. Up and down. If this doesn't work for you, don't stress your neck out. Don't overstretch. Two more times. Up and over. Breathe. And down to the center. Beautiful. Back to right and left. Now use your neck feeling. Let's give it a rub. Let's bring the right hand or your dominant hand to the back of your neck. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. The other hand can join in. Find squeeze and release massage for the back of the neck, all the way up by the base of the skull, right where those tendons and muscles connect, right there. Back and forth, rub it. Come it around, and let's do the top of the shoulders. Lift your elbows up, and then drag. Bring your elbows down and drag the hands from the back shoulder blade area across the top of the shoulders. One more time. Lift the elbows up Reach the fingertips on towards the shoulder blades and then dig them in and drag. Don't dig them in hard, but just whatever feels good. Let's bring those arms straight out from the shoulders and lift them up, up, up. Alternate up and down. Make it a kind of a snappy switch if you can manage it. Inhale, exhale. In, X. Inhale, exhale. Keep it going. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Back and forward. Just swimming. Bring them straight out from your shoulders. Rotate the palms up. Lift up and breathe in. Touch your fingers over your head. Turn the palms out. Push it down. Exhale. Imagine you're pushing against something soft and big, like a big fluffy futon or mattress, all the way down to the floor. Palms up. Breathe in. Lift. Exhale. Push the hands down against that mattress. Engage your shoulders. Palms up, lift, breathe in. Palms out, push down. 2 more times, just like that. Lots of engagement. And wring them out, shake them out. Shake out the stress. Shake out the laziness. Shake out whatever negativity has been hanging around you the last few hours or days or weeks. Let it go. Breathe it out. Nice. Fingers on shoulders. Circle the elbows around. And the other way. Well done, my friends. Okay. We're going to see if we can find boat pose now. And we're going to do a little bit of an ab workout, so just warning you. Balance on your tailbone and bring your feet up into the air. The lower leg, the shin area, is more or less parallel to the floor. Toes pointing straight up to the ceiling. And if you can, release your arms from your legs. Hands come out, palm up. Take the right fingers to the left toes and straighten out the other leg. And switch. Switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep going, don't stop, 3, 2, if you have to stop, it's okay. We're being gentle, right? This is supposed to be gentle yoga. If you need to stop, you stop. Listen to your body. And if it makes a request of you, say yes. Right now my body is saying, go back to table. So we're going back to table, but we're going to modify it a little bit, see if we can get ourselves up into a plank today. Starting in table. Bring the legs out. I feel like pillow right here. It's going to be right where my feet need to be. And come up into a high plank. See if you can feel an Achilles tendon stretch as you push your heels back. And then allow the shoulders to come over the hands a little bit. And then push it back. Shoulders over hands. Push it back. Stretch the Achilles tendon. Knees down. Pose of a child. Just rest for a moment. And then come back to table. your left foot and extend it out and put the whole foot on the floor sideways. And bring your right hand right under your right shoulder. So all your weight's going to be on your right hand and your right knee, and then bring your left hand straight up into the air. It's a little bit like a modified side plank. That hand in the air is going to reach up overhead and all the way down to the hip. Full range of motion for that shoulder. If you haven't got a full range of motion, whatever range of motion you have, that's your full range. So go ahead and let that find its full expression. Let's bring the hand straight up from the shoulder. And this leg that's straight out here, let's see if it'll float up. Beautiful. Bring it down and come back to cat and cow. I'm going to turn around here so we can keep an eye on each other. Cat and cow. All right, straight back. All the weight goes to your left hand and your left knee. Send your right foot back. Put the foot flat on the ground back there. And reach your right hand up, over, and all the way to the hip. Bring it over, and back. Match your breathing to your movement as always. Inhale and then up. Exhale as it goes down. Bring the arm straight up from the shoulder and see if that straight leg will float up. If it doesn't want to, it's okay. It takes a lot of balance. Bring it down. Come back to cat and cow. And we're going to push up to downward dog again. So make sure your hands are where you need them to be to support you. Turn your toes under. Rear end goes up. Find your perfect place for your feet. And hands. Shift your hips, left and right. Pick one heel up and then the other. Keep shifting your hips. Walk your dog. Bring both feet nice and flat. Bend your knees a little bit and walk your hands back towards your feet. Bring all your body's weight onto your feet. Forward fold. Let the arms just hang like a rag doll, maybe even crisscross your elbows. Let the head relax and be heavy and the neck let go. Unfold your hands. Place your hands right on top of your feet. Shift your weight left and right. Let your hips draw sort of a figure 8 in the air. Triangle or the other way around the figure 8. Bring both hands to your right ankle and your nose to your right knee. Hold and breathe. Walk your hands over to your left ankle. Both hands go to the left ankle, right? Your nose goes to your left knee. Hold and breathe. Back to the middle. Bend your knees. Hands on your knees. Push your knees away, bringing the body up. Slowly come back to a standing posture. Find yourself in mountain pose with feet right under the hips, toes pointing forward. Roll your shoulders up and back and just let your arms hang. Feel energy in your feet and let it lift up from your arch of your feet, up through the lower legs, the knees, the upper thighs. belly in, tuck the tailbone under. Lift the heart and sternum, shoulders back and down. Lift the top of your head, put a smile on your face. Take a nice breath in and out. Bend your knees and sweep your arms all the way up. Reach tall. Crisscross at the top and bring it down. Sweep them again. All right. Let us do knee up, slow march with the arms. So we're going to find, I'm going to move this mat again. Just really wants to put a bubble under my heel. Okay, so we bring the hands up and breathe in the right knee up and breathe in and put it back down, exhale. Bring it up, other side and down. Then up and down, up and down. Bringing it up and breathe in. Push it down. Bring it up. Let the heel go back now. And circle your arms back, straight arms. Like a back stroke. Both arms back, and forward, step back up. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down, up and down. Bring the knee up. We're going to step back now into a lunge. Circle the arms backwards. And both arms back, sweeping forward, step forward. Let's try it again. Up and down. Up and down. Up. Down. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. You still with me? In. Here we go. Step back. Lunge. Backstroke. Bring both hands back. Bring them forward as you step forward. Find yourself in mountain again. And let's try it one more time on the other side. Here we go. Knee up, hands up, breathe in. Step down. In and up. Out and exhale. Bring it up. Step back. Backstroke with the arms. Find yourself shifting over to warrior pose. I'm going to change my orientation with the camera here so you can see the proper warrior pose. Warrior pose is a lunge and your front leg is bent over your ankle. Don't go any farther forward with your knee than right over your ankle. The back leg is straight and the foot is across. Arms out, hips open to the side, chest open to the side, face looking in the direction of your left knee and your right hand or your front hand. Stretch out and tall. Lift the top of your head. Feel confident and strong, powerful, and eager to be a warrior. Fierce. Lift your front hand up and your back hand come down to rest on your knee or your leg. Arch your back. Back. Elbow to knee, stretch in a side angle pose. And back to warrior two. Let's turn it around. Now we go the other way. Back leg, foot across the mat. Back leg straight. Front leg, knee is right over the ankle. Side opening of hips and shoulders, arms out, strong. Look over your front fingertips. Lift the top of your head up. Where's your confidence? It's here. Lift the front hand up, back hand drops down to the leg, arch it back. And back to warrior two. One more time, arch it back. And back to warrior two. Bring your elbow to your knee and side angle pose. Come back to warrior two. Standing posture is always a little challenging for us seniors. Bring it up. Let's turn both feet forward. You've got a straddle stand going here. Both feet are pointing forward. Hands on hips. See if you can bend your knees, just a micro bend as you come forward with the forward fold, straddle fold. Body comes down, let your head hang. Arms can come to rest on the floor. Beautiful. Bend your left knee. Straighten it. Bend your right knee. Straighten it. Keep that going. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and back to the middle. Both legs can be mostly straight if that works for you. And then bring weight onto your hands as you heel toe your feet a little closer together. Bend your knees and sink the hips down. Bring the head up. See if you can modify right into your yoga squat. Prayer hands at your heart. Elbows pushing against the knees. Knees pushing against the elbows. Lift your heart. Lift your shoulders. Not your shoulders, but your sternum. Shoulders back and down, of course. Lengthen in the neck. Beautiful. And just find yourself fall back onto your hips. Stretch your legs out in front. Circle your ankles. Circle them around the other way. Jiggle your feet. Jiggle your knees. Bring energy into the legs again. Let's take a moment to just sit quietly. Notice how we feel. How's your energy level right now? Hopefully you feel loose and limber, flexible and fierce, ready to take on the day, whatever that may mean for you. And I hope that you do have a wonderful day. Take your yoga with you as you go. If you have to stand in a line, stand in mountain pose. Feel the connection to the earth and to the sky. Feel strong and remember to keep breathing throughout. Breath is life. Prana, the life force, the energy, the connection of our spirit to all that is inspiring. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so blessed to see all of you wonderful people, and I really, really appreciate these moments that we get to share together. I miss you. I know you're doing fine. Don't have to see you to know that because I feel it. And I get messages from you too sometimes, so that's nice. Thank you so much. And I'm going to grant you my most sincere namaste now. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.